So we know WB is up for sale pretty much. They just got turned down. They just turned down Paramount $60 billion, which is like wow. That's still a lot of money though. But also if you do the math and stuff, the stocks are about $17 now. That's probably about $20 a pop, give or take, on the stock. So yeah, honestly, I think WB just needs to let go and take whatever offer they can. But what they're going to do is try to get more money up because they do have some good properties and stuff. Not just DC, they have tons of stuff too, man, including Barbie and all that stuff too. They're tied to the MonsterVerse a little bit, Mortal Kombat a little bit. So I mean, there's they have some money sitting there and stuff too. And the DC world is not doing the greatest thing right now. They're not making money. Supposedly back in the day with Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman stuff, they did make some kind of money and stuff like that too. Even though they should have put the director's cuts and stuff out too. So my thing is they need to not just restore the Snyderverse, because you think about it, the Snyderverse was just the Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, his Justice League. Then he was gonna have Justice League 2 and 3, right? Everything else was tethered to that world, not just his story. So it's a bigger money maker, more opportunities of characters and stuff like that too. And you can to win them all together and stuff like that too, right? Like they would love to have him do like, or Zack Snyder would love to do his Dark Knight Returns, man, which is one of my favorite animated cartoons forever, man. It's pretty much Batman comes out of retirement and starts fixing stuff, and even at the end he fights Superman and stuff like that too, and pretty much fakes his own death at the end and pretty much retire. Green Arrow's in it too, missing his arm, because I want another shot at that Boy Scout or whatever too. So that would be kind of a fun futuristic type of thing, or they can do something where Batman comes out of retirement and starts doing stuff because things aren't going well, and bring Ben Affleck back too. So, but there are some of the problems too if they do continue on with the Snyderverse, or just the DCEU period. There is a lot of people who did not like the Flash movie. I actually honestly enjoyed the Flash movie. I love Michael Keaton coming back too. I do wish they continued had more Michael Keaton stuff in there where he's like, oh, yeah, I was after Batman Returns pretty much. I was done being Batman. I wish there was more to his story and stuff like that too. But I enjoyed him being back. It was just cool. He's my first, Batman ever in live action and stuff too. 89, man. I was like, what, 6 years old or something? So 5 or 6. I don't know. But anyways, the good stuff is what's cool. The Flash, like I said, movie was all right. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I liked it. To me, there was serious tones in it too, but it was a little goofy here and there. But that's the Flash to me in a way. Even in the comics, he's kind of goofy. The animated series, Wally West, was definitely goofy. But anyways, what they need to do is what they can do is with the Flash, they can actually, because Ezra Miller's character is somewhere else in Clooney's world where everything's over there. Because of that, it reset our world a little bit, DCU, which is still the same, but they can have a different Flash. Bring Grant Gustin, for example. Have him continue on being the Flash in that world because he's over there, so you can kind of forget about Ezra Miller. I would love for him to come back and stuff like that too, but I don't see that happening over there, right? But you can have Grant Gustin or cast a new Flash or whatever and just here, continue on. You have a Flash. Or just start over with Wally West and pretend Ezra Miller is just somewhere else missing or whatever too. Keep that going, and then you don't have to worry about the drama with the actor and stuff like that too. You're starting new. They are also like with Zack Snyder's. They want to do the Justice League 2 and 3 also, right? To continue on. Well, it branches out because you got the Aquaman stories. You got the Batman Return stuff like that too. The more Justice League kind of stuff like that. Martian Manhunter. You have all these other characters that are slowly spreading out and stuff like that too. The Canary and all that stuff too. Bring Green Arrow in, so you have a bigger cast of characters and stuff. You can keep telling the stories. People are going to watch those, and you can tether them all together. Or also, you don't even have to use those characters, and you have all these stories going on, and you have Zack Snyder can finish this thing too, but you can build up to it with all these different stories too. Then you have like people like Mira, Amber Heard. She barely got a lot of dialogue and stuff too. You don't have to bring her back, but she's also in the desert scenes and stuff too. So she would have to be a reoccurring character, right? So, or you can do something where people don't like her, but I enjoyed her. She's not the greatest actress in the world. She's kind of bland, but she did the part. She did pretty good. I heard there's some drama about her being on stage too, but you can do something too. Maybe you can even recast her if you need to. Also, just blame the whole Flash thing. So since Flash went this way, he redirected this timeline, which created something else, and we're continuing on from that spaghetti point where it's going somewhere else. So I mean, you can recast a few people here and there, which I don't recommend, but I would keep the story going and stuff like that too. Then people have the problem with The Rock coming in, strong army, everything too. Um, yeah, no, but he did bring Kelvin back and stuff like that too, which is nice. So we had our Superman back, but you can also have The Rock come back also as Black Adam too. Just say, hey man, you don't have all the pull you think you have. We need you here to continue with these characters. Let's keep this story going and stuff like that too. So he could be a big part of it too. You know, he can even do something with Darkseid and stuff like that too. I mean, there's some potential, man. All these characters we already have and stuff like that too. We don't have to just focus on the Snyderverse. It's the DCEU extended, right? It's all over the place. There's so many opportunities and stuff. And they were saying, okay, well, if WB does sell, they're just going to probably reboot everything and make it fresh again. Why not play with the playground you already have that people want to watch? And it's not just Snyder people, it's casual fans and stuff like that too. They're already familiar with it too, and it pretty much just stops. That's one of my worst things I hate about stories. That's why I don't like. That's why I'm kind of butthurt about the whole Amazing Spider-Man. At least continue his story. A lot of people like the Dark Knight trilogy. A lot of people didn't either, but they continue the story. He had a beginning and an end. I like stories like that, even if it's a bad story. So we got to a beginning and end. Just tell the story. You know, if it doesn't work, well, at least you continued it. You completed it. It's done. Let Zack Snyder do that same thing too. But also, like I said, world build. So many stories, so many potentials out there, man. And I'm excited. I hope WB does get an offer soon or whatever. I don't care if it's Netflix, Paramount does it again. I don't see Sony doing it. Sony has enough problems with even maintaining Spider-Man currently. So Universal too. That's another rumor thing I heard too. So, but there are so many things, and this is the opportunity to do it because the last Tecmo movie, not just the Beetle, the Blue Beetle thing, because that was kind of a self-standalone thing. But even though it exists in that world, and then you got like Shazam and stuff like that too. You can bring all these characters back and stuff like that. But because Flash literally went somewhere else, you can recast that character or bring a Wally West in or something different, right? Or you can blame the Flash and change certain things and continue on, and slowly in the movies you can explain the changes a little bit too. I mean, it can be done, man, and I'm excited. I do hope we have a good sale, and I really hope DC gets a good owner or something like that, get back to the Snyderverse and stuff. But if they do start fresh and stuff like that too, I hope they do good and focus on good stories that we know already, characters that we know already, like the big three: Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, and world build from there too. Get younger characters because I think our actors are getting a little older for the DCU. But like I said, now's the time to get them going and continue that story and stuff like that too, and finish up and rewrap. So now, also especially with the rival, Marvel coming out with Secret Wars, Doomsday, and all that stuff too, they're about to reboot. So DC might as well just reboot, but make it magical again like it used to be, man. Not like an on-screen comic book kind of thing where it's supposed to be for everybody. But I wasn't too attached to the Superman movie. I didn't mind it. It wasn't as bad as everybody says it was, but it also wasn't that good. It was just a bland movie. It was almost unforgettable. Like, I don't whatever. A lot of the DCEU stuff though, I remember, and it was just so cool to me. It was nostalgia based. It was how the characters should be. So I remember that stuff, and I enjoyed it too. So I'm hoping to have that stuff back because I am a huge fan of DC. I love DC. I try to give everything DC a chance. But if it doesn't click with me too, it's gonna turn me off. Like, I don't even want to watch like the next thing. Like, we have Supergirl coming out. I am a Supergirl fan, and also Jason Momoa is playing. The mean guy himself? Lobo. Can't even think of his name. So I'm excited to see what he can do with that. It's just come on, man, let's make DC right again, guys. And I hope the sale goes through. Let's get going, man. So there's option: the DCU continue on, keep it going, and you can do some changes here and there, or just really refresh, reboot everything, and just make it good again. All right, guys. Till next time.